Yeah, man, you are it, baby. Listen, did you read the title? Talking about some of y'all waiting on the next thing, and I'm telling you, you are the next thing. So don't be waiting on it. Be it. It's that simple. You know, I used to listen to that music, and I'd be like, man, Earth, Wind, and Fire is bad. They getting down. They hot. And I'd be thinking, what makes Earth, Wind, and Fire hot? And I'd say, because they name. The name, that's what makes Earth, Wind, and Fire hot. So when you hear Earth, Wind, and Fire, you're like, yeah, that's it. That's Earth, Wind, and Fire. And I thought, would they be Earth, Wind, and Fire? If they hadn't chose that name, would they still be that hot? And I thought, well, yeah. So then, it's not the name that makes them that hot, is it? No. They that hot because they that hot. And you think, well, why is that such a quandary for you? Well, because oftentimes, for me, I would think, well, if so-and-so's name wasn't such and such, they wouldn't have been all that they was. I was thinking that the name helped make the person, but the person makes the name. If you're sitting around here waiting for your name to be made, then you might not never get it. But if you already understand that you are who you are and you step out there, it don't make no difference. It don't make no difference what name you use. You know, back in the olden days, they'd have these different stars and whatnot, and they would go in and they would say, well, we're going to change your name. We're going to call you Elizabeth Taylor, whoever they did back there. I don't know if that's her name or not. I don't think it is. So then they changed the name and they said, oh yeah, that was part of the package. That's what made the branding right. But then you get to look at it and you say, well, no, that ain't it. Because you look at other cats like Michael Jackson, he was great no matter what. Some of you are waiting on the name, but you're already the package. Some of y'all are still waiting on the name, but you are already the package. You're waiting for somebody else to validate you and say, hey, you all that and a bag of chips. But you're already that. You ain't got to hear from nobody else. Be that. Be that. You waiting on it, and you are it. You waiting on it, and you are it. It don't get no more it than you. Come on, somebody. You are it, baby. Be it. Step out and be it. Chaos 963, doing it to you in 3D, so groovy that I dig me. Hope you digging you. I'm digging me. Listen, man, we got information scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Get in tune, get in touch, do what you do best, man. Because I'm sure going to do what I do. And I'm going to do it till I'm doing it the best. I think I'm the best. Yeah, so it's important right there. I used to think, man, I'm a hell of a singer, man. I can get out. Then I'd hear old boys singing. I'd be like, man, he's hell of a singer too. And I realized the more I was distracted listening to other folks, I accidentally started slipping into their style and whatnot. And then I realized, I don't care how good he is, he can't never be me. He can't never be me. Can't nobody else be you. Ain't nobody on the planet can be a better you than you. You to you. You to you instead of you. Can I get some sort of witness or saying or something? Let me give me my own little cheering section. Thank you very much. Listen, man, we got a little something for you today. I'm going to get in and get out so I don't get ran over. And I hope you like it. And if you don't like it, sucks to be you, pal. You know what I'm saying? Man. You know, I used to go to church and I'd be sitting up in there and they always talking bad on the preacher. All that hanging around after church, I had to cut that out, man. Listen, man, church is over and y'all ain't doing nothing spiritual after church is over. You know, they might have a little dinner and some stuff like that, and that was jive cool. But other than that, all that hanging out, we're just fellowshipping. Nah, you backbiting. Nah, man, I've been there, so you can try to contradict me if you want, but I'm telling you. And you, the next thing you know, preacher, I never did like those shoes. Like, whoa, y'all hard on a preacher. I realize, man, you just can't take too much of that in. Go on, be the best you, and let the rest go. Cause they coming, man. They gonna put mouth all on you. They got the perfect verbiage for them now. Haters. They got haters. I'll write a song about it. Want to hear it? Haters. Oh, wow. Did you check that out? Ooh. Chaos 963, man. I'm going to just do it to you in 3D. Pretty soon I'm going to be going to 4D and then 5D. Yes, sir. Because that's how we do it. Got plenty of avenues for you to holler at a fella. Facebook, YouTube, Cash App. That's how I hear that real good when you talk through Cash App. Hello. Yeah, that's not, I'm going to be all right, with or without you, because I can't let something like that make or break me, man. I'm going to just put this little thing out here, like say, be me, and let everybody else be you, and then everybody will be all righty-dighty then. But till then, I'm going to go ahead and do my part, so then you can help me do that part. Chaos 963. There's the stuff scrolling across the bottom. Enough said about that. Back to the meat. Listen. A lot of folks are just simply out there waiting on it, and it is already here. I can't even discuss how many times I was waiting to take my best shot, and my best shot had come and passed. I can't tell you how many times I've seen other folk waiting to take their best shot, and their best shot come and pass. And so it's just to the point now, man, to put it out there. I told you before, my coach used to tell me, one coach, man, this dude was a beast. But he would say, listen, man, do something, even if it's wrong. Because, see, if you don't do nothing, I'll never know if it's wrong or if you understood or if you can even do it right. But if you do something, I can judge that. I can say, oh, no, you need to raise your knees a little higher. You need to cut that corner a little sharper or what have you. But if you don't do nothing, then I can't work with that. Well, did I do it right? Well, you didn't do nothing. So, no, I guess you didn't do it right. Folk, y'all got some word. You got some verbiage to add to the dialogue. You need to get in there and add it. You got some strength to add to the dialogue. You got some insight to add to the whole scheme of things. Get out there and do that. Get out there and do it. I tell you, man, the majority of you is going to be pleasantly surprised. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. You're going to be surprised at how well you fit in. You're going to be surprised at how appreciated you are. You're going to be surprised at all of that, how well received you are. We sit up here, man, and the whoremongering fear tactics, man, is just incredible. They have people just straight petrified, scared to move. Scared to move. I was in Chicago and I was needing to use the bathroom. And I pulled up to a little spot and was just gonna jump out and run in and run out. And the little girl came to the door and she saw I didn't have no mask on, and I thought she was gonna have a conniption. And she, for conniption, as you do, youngsters might not, she's having a fit. And I thought, wow, man, I had to make sure that I didn't have a skull and crossbones across my chest or something, a big X. And because, man, with the way she responded, I was like, golly, man, it must be something real serious that she's thinking is coming up in here, man. But it ain't. It ain't. Some of y'all thinking that it's something real serious if you go ahead and take your shot and miss. But it ain't. It ain't. I promise you, you look at some of them great ball players and whatnot, they struck out way more times than the average person. But they got way more home runs than the average person, too. I said the other day, go swing the bat, man. Swing the bat. Swing the bat, man. And then I'm telling you, too, once you do that, you'll find out where you fit in best. You'll find out, oh, okay, that was comfortable like that, but you know what? I like it a little better if I change my footing here just a little bit, man. I'm telling you, too, also, you're going to be shocked and surprised when you start doing your part, getting in the game and fighting. You'll realize that it's not as eluding as you might think, man. You'll realize that there's other folks still, working out there, sea legs, as they say. You need to get on up, get on in there, and whatever it is, whatever your fight is, whatever you bring to the table, bring it to the table. Because right about now, man, we need it. We need it going on at the table. We do. We do. People is confused, man. And one thing is they eating from the wrong table. They digesting stuff that they shouldn't. They digesting stuff they shouldn't put in their mouth. You shouldn't get that out your mouth. You shouldn't put that in your mouth. Where's that? The little Cracker Barrel. There's a Cracker Barrel one time, right? The white boy standing over there with his mom and dad, and he saw a cup. He saw a cup. Now the cup is about maybe 6 feet from him, and he's about maybe 4 feet from his mom and dad, right? And so, like, his mom and him is stage right, and he's in the middle, and the cup is stage left. So now it's funniest because you could tell that moms knew this little boy, because he was standing there, and all of a sudden he looked up at her, and he kind of looked down, and he kind of analyzed the distance and whatnot. Then he looked over at the cup, and before anything else could happen, he made his move. Now, it was so interesting because you realize that his mom had already picked up that he was up to something. And so she's getting ready to start to make the move towards him, because, they out in public. Well, before she could even think about it, he had covered that little 6 feet distance to that cup and had it in his hand. And he's looking up at his mom while he's putting the straw up to his lip. And she's saying, no! And he's like, yeah! And he's taking this sip. And every time I thought about that for a year, I'd laugh. Make your move, man. I think you can get to that cup before mom can get to you. Make your move, man. I think you can get what you got to say to the people that need to hear before the people that want to stop you from saying it can get to you. I think that you can get to the people with an understanding of some things that they might not have understood had you not put it the way that you put it, before anybody else can get to them and spread more disinformation on that. This is what we got to be about. Fear factor's gone, man. That's gone. I'm watching some of the stuff on TV and like I said, the hormone and the fear factor and the way that they're just escalating that tension and all. Man, it's palatable and it's that way for a reason. Fear is freezing. Fear will paralyze you, and that's what's starting to happen. And also it will have you acting so out of character and out of content to where no one will be able to understand what was that about. And you've seen people do that, and then you realize, oh, he's just afraid, man. He was afraid. It's time. It's time. And the first thing I say and put into your heart is that you can't wait on it. You can't wait on the perfect scenario. You can't wait on till you had the perfect equipment. You can listen, man. When I was coming up, everybody had a little garage band at one time. I thought that was kind of clever when I think Apple then come out with that software and they called it garage band. Because everybody had a garage band, and you be jamming, you go to your little garage band, and I remember the first couple of garage bands I was in, you be in there and you be holding your mic, wires together. So you had to make sure the switch was turned off before you plugged it in or it might kill you. You had to make sure that you had some sort of mic cover over the mic because it would shock and blow your lip off your face. You had to listen. We would go to some of the old music stores and get the old stuff they was trying to throw away, drumsticks and stuff like that. Man, we had the raggediest equipment there was, but we was bad, man. We would be doing it. Now, the point I'm making all that, talking about waiting for the right equipment, we would go out there and we'd be doing a little set or something, maybe go to the local the local music store, and they'd be having different little sessions and whatnot. And I remember we would go in there and the white boys would come in and they'd be rolling this equipment in and we'd be like, look at that, man. Brand new, fresh out of the box, crispy, Kringle clean, and they would get it out and and I'd be like, that's crazy, man. They can't play. They sound crazy as hell. And here we are with our stuff held together with bubble gum and tape, right? Trying to do the thing, But we was getting recognition. Folk was starting to say, hey, man, well, y'all open for something this weekend? You betcha. You betcha. Because we wasn't waiting to get the best equipment. We wasn't waiting for nothing. We knew that there was stuff out there that would definitely improve a cat's sound. If you got a mic that you don't have to hold together, it would improve your sound. If you had a mic that you didn't get out of a Cracker Jack box, it would, man, come on. I remember setting up, they had old boom boxes. We'd had old boom boxes, man, using for monitors and stuff. It's just crazy stuff. But we sitting there and we make it happen. I'm encouraging you to get in there and make it happen. Make it happen. And then put your faith and energy into getting that top flight stuff. You'll be surprised, man. You'll look up and, man, so-and-so, they band broke up and oh boy, he ain't gonna play no more. He's quitting. He's doing music. And he's selling his stuff. And he got deep pockets. He don't really care about getting his money back. He's through with it. And here you come. That's one reason why we'd hang out at the music stores and stuff, because it was always something jumping off in there, And then they started, man, we would be loaning out. We get their stuff on loan. We pull up to the band, to the gig now. We'd have some top flight stuff, We had to have it turned back in by 12 the next day, like Cinderella. But boy, that night we was hitting and sticking like Popeye's chicken. I promise you. Quit waiting. Quit waiting, man. Universe done gave you a gift, man, and it's jockeying and getting in position for you to work your gift. And you sitting on the sideline talking about if, pull me, can't get in. And they got it set up for you to go in there and do the thing, man. Set this one right out the park. You need to get on up and get on in there. You cannot be waiting for it to be the perfect scenario. There ain't no perfect scenario on this, man. You are the perfect scenario. You are that earth, wind, and fire that's going to make the name. That folk going to be looking up to and say, man, oh boy, man, he got a weird name, but he's definitely skilled, right? Skilled. I be looking at some of these rappers' names. I be like, really? Okay. I don't know if I'd have chose that, but all right, you know. Okay. But next thing you know, they bouncing at the top. And now the name is cool. Man, you know what? I always did like that name. Come on, man. Get on out of here with that. You know? Quit waiting, man. Quit waiting. Take the fight to the fight. Don't wait for the fight to come to you. Take the action to the action. Don't wait for the action to come to you. You are the action. You the action. You the action. You the next flavor of the month. You are. You know, I'm watching some stuff going on with a lot of the ancestors that's going on. A lot of the old school teachers and whatnot setting down just mad philosophy, man. And it's interesting because when them cats check out, man, make that transition, a lot of times, you know, you sort of gasp the breath. Wow, you know, Dick Gregory just made a transition, you know. Yeah, man, and you wonder, man, well, God dang, you know, who gonna fill his shoes, man? Man, Dick Gregory was a beast, man. You know, I like some of the documentaries when they come out because they show, you know, these cats, man, they was beasts. Dick Gregory, the first black man to run for president. President, not for the Democratic Party, the president. That dude got so many firsts it ain't even funny. And you be like, yeah, man, the Dick will be missed, you know. Man, ain't nobody to fill Dick Gregory's shoes. And then if you think, you'd be like, I don't want nobody to fill Dick Gregory's shoes. I'm not looking for another Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory did his. The Dick Gregory move is over. Huh? We need the next you. We don't need another Michael Jackson. Think if Michael Jackson was trying to be Sam Cooke. Michael said, I'm going to be the next Sam Cooke. Well, God dang, who going to be the next Michael Jackson? I'm gonna be the next Billie Holiday. Well, who gonna be the next Whitney Houston then? Man, you need to check your mitt. Step on up. You can't be waiting on the next Dick Gregory when you the next flavor of the month. You that. You that. I always find it so interesting when I be like, you know, studying YouTube. I be surfing, seeing who's saying what, doing what, and all. And you know, YouTube will throw up, oh, this is viral, this is what's hot, you know. And you be like, man, I'm not trying to watch that madness, man. Get the on out of here, man. You know, yeah, check, you know. Or you be going through your little emails or your Facebook or something. So, oh, this is what's hot. This is viral, you know. And so, yo, man, let me check it out, you know. You click it on and you be like, really? Really? That's what everybody's watching. Are you serious? If you would have been trying to emulate that, it wouldn't even done for you what it did for them. Because only them can be them. And only you can be you. Only you can be you. You it, man. Stop waiting on the next one. Catch this one and ride the wave. Because you are it. I said that. Thank you very much. Guess what? I can't take it back. This is cool. Hey, man, y'all need to give me a shot, man, so I can start using some of these other. Listen to this one. Nah, that one ain't. That ain't too good. We could have got bypassed that one, right? Thank you very much. Hey, listen, man. Chaos 963 doing it to you in 3D. So groovy that I dig me, I want you to dig you. Ain't nothing like being in love with yourself. Have some love for yourself. Say, I love you very much. Thank you very much. You know, we got these candles, man. I got to keep doing what I do because I do it. Because can't nobody else do me but me. And the reason I do it, man, listen, I wouldn't come to you with if I didn't believe it and know it. It ain't even about beliefs no more for me. It's about knowing. And this here stuff, I know. I know. Because I done lived it and did it. I know. This here, man, is energy. And it might be the eye of Horus, or it might be, man, you know what? Let me pour some libations. And because I'm just, man, I'm in it, baby. I'm sorry. It's all gravy. But I love my ancestors, man, because they did it and made it for me, you know? I can't give my mom and my grandma and them enough honor, man. You know, because when I was coming up, there was some stuff that, you know, I thought, oh, man, you know, they kind of, wow, man, that was whack. She shouldn't, you know. But in retrospect, you look at it, you be like, I get it now. I get it now. I heard so many people say, man, my mom and them, they should have whipped me more. You know what I'm saying? They should have not spared the rod and spoiled the child. They should have put hands on a young man. Because cats be needing that, especially young men, young man-child, they need that guidance. And then young women-child as well. Y'all be doing that old mental stuff. Y'all be that old, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That old Slick Willie. Yeah, what did you think? Yeah, well, what? She did what? You know? We gonna go break something, steal something y'all gonna do. Anyway, I can't thank them enough, man. When I look back, you know, it was four of us, man, and virtually, you know, basically my mom raised us by herself, and you know, she did a good job, man. You know, she did the best she could do, and that was a good job. You know, it's hard to even, you know, say it because, you know, you think, well, because I went to the joint, you know, well, that wasn't too good of a job. Well, you know, that really wasn't on her, you know. That was on me, man. Because, you know, I think I was like 25 when I went or something, 24, yeah. And, you know, I was grown, man. You know, you can't raise a grown ass man, you know. And so, you know, I knew right from wrong. It wasn't no doubt in my mind. I knew right from wrong, understood the consequences. So saying all that to say, yeah, she did a bang-up job, you know, because I was crazy, and my sister was slick, and my oldest brother was conniving. And we had some issues. My second brother, Dwayne, that dude, that was my guy, man. He was something else, though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I would tell you this story, and this is Dwayne in a nutshell. You know, I come home and they end up getting high. I used to always sneak in his weed and stuff. Anyway, that's not the story. That's another story. But they had Peppy. Peppy's our little dog and shit. They had Peppy in a bag blowing him charges. That was Dwayne. You know what I'm saying? Dude was too much sugar for a dime, I promise you. But well, yeah, he was something special dude. He's gone on. Rest in peace, rest in power, my brother. And made that transition. And but I'm saying, Mom did a good job. You know, considering, you know, what she had to work with. And I say that too because I don't take no responsibility away from what white supremacy did. Now, I got to put that in there. No, man, y'all, whatever. Because man, I told you some of the stories. But so up against all of that, she did a bang-up job, man. She really did. We grew up in a nice area, and I always had food, clothes, and that's my peeps, man. Love her for real. My grandma, she's hell of people's, man, and so I pour libations to them and let them know, appreciate ya. I said in Atlanta, so appreciate you. And I've explained every day and every time, and I'm gonna continue to do that from now on. That's why we pour libations, honor, thank, and hold them up, man. Hold that memory up, man. We need to do more of that, hold the memory up. So then, having said that, Julia Myrtle Lowe, my mama, I'll say. Daddy Lowe, my grandmother, I'll say. William Fredericks, my stepdad, I'll say. Dallas Williams, my real father, I'll say. And just quickly, my real dad, he died a year after I was born. So, that's, I really pay homage to dude. And because he, don't be for him, I don't be here. But I really wish I could know. And he died it was a kind of freak accident back in the day when you had ovens and stoves and carrying on. When you turn them on, you had to make sure that pilot was on, because if not, they wouldn't light the fire, and they tended to go out. It ain't as efficient as it is now. And he turned that joint on, the pilot wasn't on, and it killed him. And so that's why we're here today like that. But let me pour this libations. And Aunt Janice, I say. Aunt Olivia, I say. Uncle Edward, I say. Because Demetria, I say. Aunt Diana, I say. Get stuck. All my ancestors known and unknown, I say. Wayne, I say. And in the spirits, hallelujah. Papa Legba, I say. Beleth, I say. Balaam, I say. Zagon, I say. Paimon, I say. Banda, I say. Orola, I say. Lopetra, I say. Oshun, I say. Israel, I say. Shango, I say. Chango, I say. Oya, I say. Yibanyam, I say. Abeliani, I say. Batala, I say. Batala, I say. Blanco Dio, I say. Ogun, I say. Ogu, I say. Mother Nature, I say. Father Time, I say. Hercules, I say. Muhammad Ali, I say. Malcolm X, I say. Richard Pryor, I say. Billie Holiday, I say. Whitney Houston, I say. Michael Jackson, I say. Prince, I say. And all the other ancestors did to the women before me, I say. And all your relatives and ancestors before you, I say. Man, I hope you got a little something out of that. Really, seriously, man. Get on them candles. Give it to you. Pay the shipping. I'll get that out to you in time, so you can get the use. I was gonna say something, but anyway. But the power's there, man, and I'm hard pressed on that because I realize that a lot of the stuff that we missing out on, pardon me, is stuff that we didn't get taught, man. And the miseducation of the black man's a real thing, black woman, etc. And so with the understanding that we have power and authority and in this world and the world to come, that if we know and understand it, then obviously we got an opportunity to invoke that power, tap into it, and this is one of the ways to do it, a main way to do it, actually. And so I encourage you to do that. I'm gonna start representing some different sigils and whatnot. I've been saying I'm gonna do that, but I've been busy as a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. So, and I like it like that, because I'm trying to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I got the candles. Go to my website, chaos963.com, and you can see and get that information, and then act accordingly. Having said that, this is our first broadcast. Actually, we're going on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously, and I'm kind of digging on that. Been working with that for a grip. Actually, taking probably about 2 weeks to really iron that out, and I'm happy with the way it went. Monitoring both at the same time here, and everything's going smooth as smooth as baby's butt cheek. And so thank for that. And again, I'm just keep doing what I'm doing till I can't do it no more. And I'm encourage you to keep on doing what you do and all you can do till you can't do it no more. And don't be waiting on somebody else to do what's been assigned to you. Oh, I like it like that. Don't wait for somebody else to do what has been assigned to you. That's a good place to end it. Thank you very much.